All right, I don't even think Tom Cruise would touch this Mission Impossible storyboard. Scheduled power teams, Duke, Tennessee, and Connecticut in succession and win them all. Second-ranked Stanford women, they took down the Dukies and the Lady Vols at home. Now in #1 Connecticut's backyard, that was another story. So we set it up with that one. Tara Vanderveer against Gino Auriemma and the powerhouse Huskies.
Final four.
Joined into the second half. Stanford actually led by 2 at the half. Nimkani Ogumake with a bucket. She had 20 points in the game. But then this was like a barrage of Manny Pacquiao body blows. Maya Moore, she hits. The Huskies, they turn on a 36-12 run. Moore to Kalana Green for the easy lay-in, and the Huskies knock them out 80-68 in front of what they could call a home game. The game was actually in the state of Connecticut. It wasn't at UConn, but still, it was #1 Connecticut taking care of business, winning by 12. On the men's side, let's go to Hawaii for this one. That is Randy Bennett leading his St. Mary's Gales against USC. Omar Samhan, that's a whole lot of man inside. 13 points, 10 rebounds. The Gales kept it close, but it was too much Trojans. Mike Garrity with a 3-ball. And SC would win final of 60-49. Meantime, the NBA, the Warriors, they have 7 wins total. Are they going to get an 8th tonight at New Orleans? Well, they're working on it right now. A story coming up on The Late Show. Still in the division, the Lakers, they went out and opened up a sack of money, gave an early Christmas present to Pau Gasol, gave him a 3-year contract extension that could be worth more than $60 million. Gasol averaging 17 points, 13 boards, and 4 assists. Expect him to go after Kobe Bryant with some nice pocket change as well on an extension. All right, now, what's up with the 49ers? Fans going to take a close look at quarterback Alex Smith now. With 2 games to play, it looks like it's his job now headed into the offseason. I know against the Eagles he had 3 picks, and he had that touchdown. But Michael Singletary would like to look at the overall body of his work since being named the starter, and that gave a little confidence to number 11.
It's encouraging. Like I said, we got to go out there and do it. We got to go out there on offense and take advantage of it. As supportive as he is, you know, we have to go out there and show it and prove our growth and development.
All right, from that to Michael Vick, who won the Ed Block Award. That's the award given to the player who exemplifies commitment to the principles of sportsmanship and courage. I don't think we have to go through the whole dossier of Michael Vick, what he had to go through in getting back into the league after the dogfighting scandal, but he's righted the ship and has earned the Ed Block Award. All right, now, the Associated Press has spoken, and they've named its Coach of the Year. It is Texas Christian coach Gary Patterson, leading TCU to its best season in 70 years. First Mountain West Conference and the first BCS appearance. Patterson got 21 first-place votes. And Brian Kelly, who's now the Notre Dame coach, placed second. Of course, he led Cincinnati before taking over the job with the Golden Domers. When we come back, it's an eve of Christmas Eve tradition as we go extreme. We're going to get behind a fella by the name of Bill Bradley, not Senator Bill Bradley. I'm talking about Dollar Bill Bradley, who is one of the most unusual, maybe extreme athletes that we've run across. And Bill, I must say, after the English Channel attempt in September, I'm sure you were glad to see 2009 go.
That was pretty fun, Vern, in that weird way.
Well, we're going to have more fun. Hang on, don't move. All right, a few years ago, it was either a wake-up call or an epiphany. But Dollar Bill Bradley has taken things to an extreme. In the span of a few years, he went from owning a chain of video rental stores to become one of the world's great extreme athletes. I'm talking about 130 miles through Death Valley, 100 miles while pulling a 40-pound sled through a tough tundra of Alaska's Iditarod, and also swam the 21-mile English Channel with no wetsuit. We'll get into that in a minute, but we're joined by you. And how about it, Bill? First of all, for the folks that just don't know, How in the world do you become an extreme athlete?
Well, I think you got to have issues for one thing, and you always got to keep trying to one-up yourself. See, so if you survive something, you go to the next thing, and you go one step further until you're, trying to run the world's toughest run, bike the world's toughest bike, and swim the world's toughest swim.
Can't you run like a 10K? Can't you just run like a marathon or something? Do you have to really go full throttle?
I can't even get a buzz off a marathon anymore.
Really?
Nothing, man. If I ain't going through the night, it doesn't do anything for me.
Wow.
I mean, nothing. It's just a workout.
Tell me about this race across America. We got some highlights of that.
Yeah. It's called it's called RAM, the world's toughest bike race. It's from Oceanside, California to Annapolis, Maryland. 3,000 feet.
To Maryland, like by D.C., Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3,000 miles.
And you're biking. I was on the bike seat 17 to 18 hours a day. I had 3 hours sleep for 16 and a half days.
Don't some body parts become a little raw after that?
Yeah. I had 3 different bikes with 3 different bike seats to position me differently. Then I had this lube that I would use a lot. When in doubt, lube.
Absolutely. And then this Death Valley, I understand it's so hot, the bottom of the shoes start melting down as you're running on the asphalt.
You can't, you have to run on the white line because you can't even run on the asphalt. It is so hot. It was so hot this year that I had to drape wet ice towels over me, and even at 11 o'clock at night, it was still like 111 degrees.
In fact, and at night, 11 degrees at night. So you go from one extreme to another.
111. Yeah, it's still really, really hot.
That's smoking.
Yeah, smoking. I mean, that one was putting me on my knees.
So it takes that for you to kind of get your fix.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, when you go up you go up Mount Whitney at the end, that 11-mile climb, I mean, there is no better field in the world than finishing that race.
And right now you're training for something for Alaska, right?
I'm actually training for a race in northern Minnesota, run 135 miles. The temperatures can go to -50 degrees. It's super extreme. So I am going to Alaska ahead of time to a survival camp.
Oh, okay.
To make sure I keep my fingers and toes, because I want to. That's what they're going to teach me. But it's a 5-day sleep out.
Can't you just wear like electric socks or something to keep the tootsies wet? No, you can't. Oh man,
I don't know.
Anyway, we got time running down. Now you actually attempted to swim the English Channel.
Yes.
Did not quite make it. Okay.
No.
Talk about how grueling an experience that was. Got about 15 seconds.
It was brutal, man. I mean, I went out there, I jumped in that water. Even just getting to shore, I got nailed by a big old wave, knocked on my knees, went out. It was the roughest water I've ever been in. I survived like 4 hours, basically. Threw up everything, kept throwing up.
And even after all that, you want to go and do it again.
I'm already signed up.
You're crazy. You are. That is Bill Bradley, everybody. Thanks so much, man. Continued success.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.